I'm Ziyad Almaayouf, and I'm Saudi Arabia's first ever international professional boxer.
Number one, your winner. He's now undefeated as a professional from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Ziyad inches back and the right hand.
Ziyad Almaayouf.
Since I was a kid, I've always known that I was going to become more than a boxer. I've always known that I wanted to become larger than life. The impact I always knew was gonna come not from boxing, but through boxing. I wanted to touch so many lives, help so many people. If you're going through the pressures, if you're going through the loss of hope, if you're searching for the known and the unknown, I wanted to be that light through my career. When I moved abroad to pursue my professional career, that was my real beginning. Away from my family, away from my friends, away from my comfort zone, where the level of fighters was completely different. I wasn't even close to the level of fighters there, you know. I would probably wake up with tears in my eye and go to sleep with tears in my eye just because of how much pain it was sparring those fighters and being in matches with those fighters and trying to catch up to their level. I was always in the gym before they came in, and I was always leaving after they had left because it was the only way I could catch up to them. I didn't win a single sparring session. I didn't do well in a single sparring session technically, but I did very well mentally, just to keep coming back. Then I met Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt is my coach. You know, he's a Hall of Fame fighter. He's a two-weight world champion in exactly the same weight classes that I fight in. 3 years before I met him, I was studying him as a fighter. I was studying his jab, just studying his jab over and over and over. I started sparring his fighters, started getting beat up by his fighters, but I started coming back again. I get beat up and I come back. I get beat up and I come back. Then I come back and I don't get beat up so much. Then I come back again and I'm not getting beat up at all. Then I come back again and I'm starting to beat them, just because I kept coming back. Because that was the hardest part. The hardest part was to continue to show up even on the days where it was impossible to catch up to their level. But that's what caught the eye of Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt told me that the only thing that got him to train me was 2 things: heart and my jab. That's the jab. Yeah, just jab, double jab, and then I'm very famous for my triple jab. And there's a saying in boxing that a good right hand will take you around the corner, but a good jab will take you around the world. And my jab has taken me around the world. It's crazy.
Ziyad Almaayouf.
My first fight with a very highly decorated Mexican opponent. Everybody was expecting a very tough fight. The eyes are on me. Thousands were in the arena in Jeddah. Everyone is watching, but then first round knockout, it went just like that.
From Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Ziyad Almaayouf.
In my second fight in Diriyah in Riyadh, I passed right next to my opponent, the Colombian opponent. He looks at me and he goes like, and in front of 20,000 people, I was fighting the number 2 ranked in Colombia in my weight class. He had 3 fights, lost 0. This was only my second fight. 20,000 people are cheering my name. All eyes on Zizo right now. I got knocked down in the first round. And the only sound I could hear ringing in my ear was my younger sister. She kept saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing on the ground? Get up, what is this?" And I got up after, but when I got up, the 20,000 people are what carried me to the ring.
So a 4-round contest.
I become the first ever Saudi Arabian professional boxer to fight at the O2 Arena in London on an Anthony Joshua undercard.
Undefeated Ziyad
I'm the first ever Saudi professional boxer to fight in Los Angeles against a very tricky southpaw, ranked number 2 in Poland, and I still beat him even though he took 3 performance enhancement drugs. He took testosterone boosters, he took steroids, he took anything, you name it, to knock me out.
Almaayouf, young kid, not a lot of great experience. These are the fights.
I've become the first ever Arab boxer to fight with Riyadh season, all due to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh for the opportunities, for the faith in me to be a flag bearer in the sport of boxing. Saudi Arabia has never seen a professional boxer before. The Arab world has never seen a professional boxer in this career of this kind before. I want to become Zizou for Saudi Arabia. I want to become Zizou for the Arab world. I have a favorite saying that people would say to me, أنت زياد المعيوف أنت فخر المملكة أنت فخر المملكة. I can't go back to my 11-year-old self and tell him you are gonna become the pride, the fighting pride of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. He'd never believe it. I love that, and I always love that. I never get tired of that.